It's an interesting thought. What are the similarities between the battles that Israel fought and the ones that we fight today? Now, we're not fighting physical battles. There's a difference there. But there's a spiritual aspect to all of this. And when you consider it in the context of 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verses 3 through 5, we see that the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. Now, that clearly implies that there are such things as carnal weapons, that there is some carnal things. And then it goes on to say that every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God needs to be brought into, and every thought needs to be brought into captivity and into the obedience of Christ. I think that's the similarity, is although our weapons are not carnal, we are fighting against carnal things. We are fighting against the carnal nature. We're trying to overcome the carnal nature and have the Spirit of God and reflect Christ's character. And we do that only by fighting spiritual battles. And we get that from reading the Word. And as it goes to the last part of the lesson, we see that we have a great need to become more and more like Christ. We have the promise and the hope of eternal glory, of salvation, and of incorruptible things, an incorruptible reward. That's worth fighting for. And it's worth fighting to see our Maker and our Redeemer, the one who loves us so much. That's the fight that we need to make. We can only do it through the grace of God and the strength of His Spirit. And we need to look into Christ's character, His personality, which we can find in the Bible, so that by beholding, we can become changed for the better.